Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, guys. Turn on this light. All right, it's a new week. It's a new week. And I already did my eyes and my base face because I got a lot of questions over the weekend. What was making my skin look so glowy on the video that I did for the ballroom on Saturday night? And I'm going to share with you, it is like the easiest thing ever. So I'm going to do that with you guys right now. I'm just going to put away my brushes that I don't need. So get things a little more organized. I don't think I'm ever going to make my makeup desk organized. I just don't think... it's gonna happen. All right, so we got that, this. All right, so I'm gonna do the glowy look that a lot of you were asking, and then I'll do my lips. I've already done my eyes, and today I used the Quadra 4 mascara. Okay, so let's start. First off, I always do, good morning, Eileen. So, like I was saying, a lot of you asked what I was wearing to make my skin look so glowy over the weekend on Saturday night when I did the video at the ballroom. So, if you're just joining in, I'm going to share with you what I did. And it is so simple, so easy. I do not have my iPad in this room right now. So, if I don't, if I don't comment, it's because it's not popping up on my phone. So, what I want to do is just do a little bit more of my BB cream. That is what I did use. But that's not that's not the full reason why I had that glow. Eileen, I hope that when I tell you this, I want to let you know, I watched the YouTube video of you and Glenn early this morning when I woke up. I loved it. It moved me. Hold on. Let me go get my iPad. Hold on. Do you think my door needs to unsqueak? That's another thing that my husband has to do amongst all the other things. Poor guy. All right, I want to be able to communicate with you. Oh, just my luck. My iPad just decides to die, so it's going to take a couple minutes for it to reload. Anyway, there. Okay. Base face is on, but that's not what caused all the questions as to why I had the glow on my skin. And I'm going to share it to you. But anyway, Eileen, I watched the video this morning, the whole thing, an hour and something. I'm gonna do a little contour with the bronzing stick, Barely Bronzed. And I loved it. I loved listening to you, and I know Glenn, so his journey is touching me. But I really wanted you to know I enjoyed that a lot. It was a great interview. I think you need to go back and do it again with him. Continue to talk a little more. I think it's therapeutic for him too. Anywho, I really liked it. Okay, so I'm doing a little contour. So already I'm starting to get a little bit of structure to my cheeks. That's Georgie going ham, licking. Tomorrow is the big day. We're gonna go down to Fort Lauderdale for our baby. And it's just been looming over Kevin and our heads ever since they made the appointment. Georgie, I already gave you Benadryl. We took him out yesterday on the golf cart. We had such a good time. All right, so that's Barely Bronzed. And I'm gonna go in with a little bit of translucent setting. Actually, I'm gonna use a little bit of pressed powder to take somewhat of the shine away. I'm waiting for my iPad to load up. So if you can type something in there, I'm sure you already had. This is our pressed powder foundation, has shea butter in it. This can be used as a translucent setting powder in place of a translucent setting powder all over the face. I personally don't use it in the corners of my eyes. I do use the translucent setting powder, but sometimes if I want just to get a little bit fuller coverage, I will use the pressed powder foundation. Okay. So I have a little bit of structure going on. Now I'm gonna go in with what everybody asked why my skin was so glowy. Number one, I love our all-in-one beauty sticks. This is the color Barely Bronzed, and it is available. And I say grab it because it's on sale. Free shipping. One gift, one product, you'll get 10% off free shipping. 2 gifts, you'll get 20% off. I think that's, or 15, 3, 20. Everything is free shipping though, just FYI. So what I did was I just put this pretty Barely Bronzed on my cheeks, and it's not a heavy pink, a super bright pink, like peony pink. This is peony pink, and this is Barely Bronzed, and then this is peony pink. It's a little more intense, but I love the peony pink because it gives such a beautiful glow to the skin. All right, so I'm just gonna go in and buff this into my cheeks. See, this already has somewhat of a highlight, which is great for the cheekbones. If you want to give some that look of hydration, you can already see that. It's super pretty, and I like to put a little bit on my nose because it works as a little bit of a highlight. All right, my iPad is now starting to come to life. Let's see. I am just, I know better. I should always charge my iPad. And I was doing good there for a couple weeks. Okay. Trying to get to my page. All right, so peony pink, you can see a little bit of the luminosity. And then I've been sharing with you guys this little Wet n Wild halo. What's it called? Hello Halo. And this side of the highlight is what I used on Saturday. And I got so many comments at work and text messages from that video. So I like to add a little bit on the brow bone that just kind of brings the brows up a little bit more. And anything light draws attention forward. Anything dark recedes. That's why we do contour. Contour the nose, contour the jowls, which I'm not gonna do today. So it's taking forever for my iPad to load. All right, there we go. WD-40, yes. Okay, so were you able to hear me telling you that I loved your interview, or the podcast of you and Glenn? That was really great. I enjoyed watching that this morning. That was a great way to start my day. All right, so peony pink is the color. And I'm going to show you another trick that is my go-to lip. And it also involves peony pink. See, this one is going to be your default. You're going to go to it lots and lots of times. All right, so now, good, okay. So now what I did was, I didn't buy this for this side. I bought it for the highlight. And this was so cheap. I don't even remember how much it was. But then, because this is creamy and dewy, this grabs the highlight. And I just kept getting compliments all night saying how glowy and dewy my skin looked. And this is why. This is it. There goes my iPad. It just died again. All right. I'll just have to look at the comments later. Okay. So that was that. And I think it makes a great combination. Peony pink and this Wet n Wild, which is really, really economical. All right. So then yesterday, I burned my lips. I was making breakfast and I had put the fork down on, I'm gonna try to do my lips today. Ow. Take off that gloss. I put the fork down on the frying pan because I was making some eggs. I picked up the fork and it was scalding hot. I wasn't thinking right. And I took a bite of my egg that was on the fork and it singed my lip. Like instantly I knew I made a big mistake. So anyway. So what I did was I put ice on it immediately and Aquaphor all day yesterday. And it's kind of okay today, but big mistake. This is not a Unique lip liner, and it's a NYX lip liner, and I don't recommend NYX lip liners. Our lip liners are the best. Okay, so for my lip that I used, and I got some questions asking what lip I was wearing, I used Graceful lip liner. I have to go easy. Graceful lip liner. Let's fix that. Now, this shade is not a NYX. It's an LA Girl, believe it or not, and it's really easy to use. It's just a mauve. I'm just gonna outline my lips. Okay. So then what I do is I go back to the peony pink, and because this has shea butter, it has lots of good oils in it, this is gonna help my lip, but that's not the reason why I'm using this, is because I love using this just to make my lips really creamy. And anytime you use anything light on the lips, it's gonna make your lips look a little bit more fuller. It makes them look juicy. And I love this because this is the one color that I know I can use for various things. It is meant for eyes, cheeks, and lips, but this just makes such a great color to complement any lip color that you're wearing. It just makes your lips really pronounced and juicy. So that was Graceful Opulence lipstick with Peony Pink Bare You All-in-One Beauty Stick. And then I used the Hello Halo by Wet n Wild to get the glowy look that I had on Saturday night. So I wanted to come on and share because a few of you asked. So I hope that helped. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. Let's see if my iPad is going to stay on. And if you do watch this on the replay, type in #replay. And Eileen, thank you for coming on. I'm going into work early today. That's why I came in, that's why I came on early today. So I have an early start. I hope you have a great day. And I won't be here tomorrow because I'll be busy. We're gonna go down to Fort Lauderdale, and I think I'm going into work early and then just shoot down there with Kevin and the dog. But hopefully I could be back on Wednesday and Thursday. So I will see you later. Have a wonderful day, and enjoy this beautiful weather we're having today. Bye.